Don't step too far away from the camera this time. Hello, it is your new favorite bearer of bad news, and today I am here to tell you all the reasons why you don't have an hourglass figure, or why you could have one if you actually have this body type. The main deciphering factor for whether someone is actually going to have an hourglass figure is their natural bone structure. Like, I have one. So basically, your shoulders are broad and so are your hips. Yeah, so your shoulders and your hips are wider than the widest part of your waist. And the smallest part of your... your shoulders and your hips are wider than the smallest part of your waist. They are not in line. So if you put your hand... So when you touch your waist, when you touch your waist, even when you look at your waist, you can see your hip. You can see your hip, but you can't see your waist under your boob. Like, yeah, you can see that your hip is out. It's like you have the shape of an hourglass. If you wear a size medium and below, which is like a UK, I would say 14, which is a US 10, yeah. That and below, you will be able to see on your back. You take a picture of your back is going like this. It's going like that, okay? It's going in, it's going like an hourglass. That's it. Now some people say, oh, okay, well, you know what, I know some girl, or in the Victorian days, or this, that, and the third, they used to use waist trainers to achieve it. So like, you don't have to have the bone structure, but hear me out. Have you ever considered that a lot of the people who you're giving these examples of may have actually had that figure, but just had too much fat on their body for you to originally see it? So they have that figure, but they were too heavy for you to see the silhouette. So as they lost the weight, the silhouette came. So it wasn't really the waist trainer that did it. It was actually them. More times, it's not really a corset you need, it's weight loss. And the only reason that corsets seemingly help with weight loss is because it's suppressing your appetite, meaning you need to learn how to eat better in terms of your relationship with food and the kinds of food you're eating on average. You don't have to be perfect, but you have to be better. We all have to be better. We all got one struggle or the other, even if you're in good shape. Yeah, chill. And if you just lost weight, you would just have the figure. Like, if you have that kind of figure, you will always have curves. Your bum's not gonna go anywhere. Well, actually, okay, let me not lie. It will get smaller, but it will always be there. It will always be visible. You will always have... When you turn to... I can't go further... I can't go far back enough. But when you turn, yeah, there will always be a curve there. Listen to me today if you don't want to be on a hamster wheel. Constantly going back and forth between technique. Like, you know, another one that people bring up is the whole, oh, you can go to the gym and you just build your shoulders up and build your hips up and then you'll have that look. And it's like, again, a lot of the people who are successful at that seem like they have either an hourglass figure or one of the similar figures. So, you know, if you actually have that, hooray for you. Like, you know, this is gonna be easy for you. But if you don't, Dr. Miami and Co are calling you. People are trying to sell you the idea that you can get a figure non-surgically that they got blessed with genetically. I'm sorry, but like, I actually want you to have the body that you want. This is why I'm not really like a fitness YouTuber, because I didn't want to show people the same like 4 workouts over and over and over again. Because I am actually doing the same workouts over and over. It's the same ones. Like, they haven't changed. It's literally the same ones. If you were to stalk me to the gym tomorrow, you would see I'm actually doing the same exercises that I was doing at like 19, 20, and 26 now. So, like, yeah, please listen to me today. You'll have the body of your dreams tomorrow. So you have a lot of people on the internet who are essentially selling you lies. They're selling you lies slash things that are temporary, and they may not just have realized that they're temporary. Fair enough if you want the look temporarily, but then it's like, why are you here? Why are you here? Also, if all those weird little techniques worked for you, you wouldn't be here. See, I have a flat stomach, right? So I don't click on videos on how to get a flat stomach. So I'm not going to be clicking videos on how to get an hourglass figure because I haven't. So because you're here, those techniques have not been working, and you know it. You know it. And I think you also know the answer, but you didn't want it to be as dark as this. Like, I know I'm being funny, but I could only imagine how it feels for someone who doesn't have this kind of bone structure or anything near it, not being able to get it. Like, damn. Well, we all have our crosses to bear in life, and that's just yours, isn't it? I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, it's only yours if you want the figure. But yeah, you have people on the internet, or you'll have people in real life, yeah, who they won't be as honest as I am. They will let their friends and co-workers and stuff go on these like wild goose chases, yeah, trying to find the next new technique on how to get this kind of body, when it's like, then no, there really isn't like a new special one that nobody knows except you. You got one of three choices. Either you had it naturally, you just have to lose a bit of weight to show it, you get surgery, or you manifest it. You may think I'm being mean, but like, I'm being way nicer to you than your friend who's letting you go on a wild goose chase right now. You've been trying technique after technique that she said would work, but it hasn't worked for you, but it's worked so well for her. You're like, oh, well, it always works for my friends. Oh, I've seen so many IG girlies do this and that. You know, most of the people on the application are genetically blessed, right? It's not always the filters. There's beauty in other body shapes, you know. Everybody wants the ones that are either trendy or timeless. Like, Hourglass is more timeless. I would say, who is it? Is it Pear? Yeah, Pear is trendy. Then what about someone who's got like an inverted triangle?